Throw a couple shots, it is what it is. These niggas is thinking they hot. Yeah, I'm like Pop. Minus the status, of course I can't claim when I'm not. Yeah.
What's good with y'all authentic folks? Stop investing so much time into the followers you have, the amount of views you have, and likes you have for validation. You don't need that, man. You don't need any of that. If you lose a follower, it ain't the end of the world. If the amount of people who like your posts is low, it ain't the end of the world. If you only got 50, 100 followers, who cares? So what? Let it go. I'd much rather put my focus on the small group of people who actually do care about me and where validation does mean something because they're inspirations in my lives versus the 1,000+ other people who follow me, just look at my stories, don't say anything, don't even check up on me, hadn't talked to since high school. Like, they don't matter, bro. Much rather worry about the things I can do to benefit my mental health versus worrying about the 5 or 10 people who unfollow me that I have no control over and who didn't talk to me anyway, or wondering which picture I want to post and what caption I want to put to make it sound suspenseful so I can get all of these likes and get this validation and stuff from people who look at it for 5-10 seconds and just move on with their life. It's a problem. It's unfortunate people don't want to disconnect. It's kind of like Spider-Man 3 with, what's his name? Edward Brock Jr. Him, when he got the Venom thing and he didn't want to leave it, he just wanted to stay so attached to it. He literally risked his life and jumped in that just to stay attached to it. I feel like that's how a lot of people are with this, especially in particular, like the likes, the views, and the followers. They'll do anything for that stuff that offers them no purpose at the end of the day. It's like, cool, man. You got 100K, but how many of those people actually care about you and actually support you for the person, not the image? And I'm just talking about this in particular because it needs to be heard. Me and my brother were having a conversation about this the other day. That's actually what even gave me the idea to make this video. So my brother is a rapper. He makes music. And by the way, go support him. You know, I'm gonna put the links down below if you want to check him out. You know, his music is substance, so he won't disappoint you. But yeah, me and my brother had a conversation about this the other day, right? Because he posted a freestyle on his Instagram page, and he has well, at the time he had a bunch of followers, but only like 40 people even liked the freestyle, and probably like 3 or 4 commented on it. And then he posted on his story, and he had a bunch of people looking at his story, but nobody was giving him no recognition, no shout outs or anything. And he does that for the same people as far as like social media. And those same people, his followers, whatever, other local rappers and stuff that he offers support to, and he reposts their stuff, comments on it and everything. They just literally went ghost. His followers didn't say nothing. They just looked at it and, you know, act like it didn't even exist. So he ended up unfollowing about a good 500 people. And those people were pretty much ghosts. Like, they'll look at his stories and all this stuff, but literally no engagement, didn't say anything. It was like they were just there. And I bring this up because he felt like he needed to hold on to those people for so long, but he came to the realization, like, these people don't even matter. They're not helping me towards my purpose. Like, what are they offering for me? Like, what do they even serve? Social media has made me think like this is so important and all of these people matter, when in reality, they don't mean jack squat, and letting them go is gonna be such a stress reliever. So he's done that, and he was already feeling better the next day when he let those people go. So I use that as an example to show you that it's okay to let followers go, or if people unfollow you, because most of the people who unfollow you, do they even like your stuff? Do they even talk to you, check in on you? Like, are they even engaging with you, interacting, or are they just there? Some of them don't even watch your stuff. They literally just like dead ghosts, you know? So yeah, man, what purpose does worrying about the followers you have, who's liking your stuff, the views you get, what does any of that serve you? No purpose at all. Like, if you were to die today, unfortunately, God forbid you don't, but if you were to pass away today, how many people would care? That's what it's pretty much like. Like, if you get off of social media, nobody's gonna pay attention to that. Life is gonna go on. People gonna keep moving. So why does that matter to you so much anyway, you know? So just like when you pass away and life goes on, when you get off of social media, life goes on. You're not gonna take your followers with you, the amount of likes you have with you, the views you have with you. None of that will even matter, and it's gone. Like, it's done. It's done forever if you delete everything. Like, it's like none of that even existed. So why does it matter to you so much? This is personally why I even took a break from social media. I had that problem in the past where I literally had the unfollow app and I was checking it like probably like every hour or two to see who was unfollowing me and all this stuff. I literally sat there for hours thinking about a caption to put under my picture, you know, that people would like, the specific pictures, like the way I wanted it, filtering it, doing all of this stuff that didn't even matter at the end of the day. And I've realized I needed to disconnect from that, and none of that really mattered because all of those followers I have, probably only like 20-40% of them were even engaging, as in like liking my post, comment on it, everything. Out of what, 950,000 followers I had, only 200 were liking the post. That just shows like I had a bunch of, you know, people who didn't even care, and I put so much of my wanting validation into them when they could care less about me and what I had going on. Doing all of this stuff for likes and views that didn't even matter at the end of the day because it didn't serve me any purpose and it didn't make me any happier. Did it inflate my ego? Yes, but I feel like deep down it built a certain type of stress in me where if I wasn't getting that like from like, it's like a dopamine effect. Like, I needed that in order to feel like validated, when I could have easily got like authentic and genuine validation from my really closest friends and my family who've always supported and care about me, versus seeking validation from a page that's not even real. But yeah, I had realized that was a problem for me deep down internally, like focusing on who was following me, trying to get my followers up, trying to get the most likes I can, looking to see who was viewing my story, looking at it over and over. For what? For no reason. But I realized that was a problem. So I got off of social media for a bit, all in all, and with the exception of probably YouTube, because I mean, just watching videos, gaining knowledge and content about myself during that time period. But I took a couple of months off of YouTube and I deactivated my Instagram, and it's still deactivated. Like, I may reactivate it one day, but I'm probably just gonna delete it all in all because I don't even feel like I need that anymore. Like, I created a new page like months later because I was off of social media for about a good like 4 or 5 months, I would say. And man, I'm gonna create another video about that. But being off of that taught me so much. I found out who I was internally. I ended up finding out what my purpose was. I ended up finding out what things can make me happier mentally, physically, spiritually, and all that. I started investing more of my time into nature and other things I actually enjoy versus spending all of that time on an Instagram page, Facebook, Twitter, any of it. It's all the same. It's all social media, Snapchat, all of it is to get retweets, clicks, likes, views, any of that. I distance myself from all of that and just all this stuff in this matrix, and it made me feel so much better. And when I came back to social media months later, I had a better understanding of the things I needed to invest my time into and what would be better for my health overall. Not those things in the past, like the likes, followers, and views. None of that matters to me anymore. So I only follow 39 of the coolest friends I've had throughout like my lifetime and I need to keep in contact with. I've had great experiences with them. The closest people, those are the only people I follow now, and it's so much better for me than having a page full of so many fake people, honestly, who could care less about me and have no engagement with me anyway. Nothing even feels real about it. It literally feels like I'm just following you just to follow you and liking your pictures to liking you. Like I've had people I follow on Instagram, like I see them in person and they don't even say anything to me, but then, or I don't say anything to them. Either it goes both ways, but then when we go back our separate ways, we liking each other's pictures, everything. And I just always thought, that was strange and that was weird. So I'm glad I don't have to worry about any of that anymore and just being low key and just having people who actually care about me and who actually support me, my purpose, the dreams. And if I need to talk to somebody, I can rely on all of those people. And I know they will engage in me because those are the most authentic people I know. That is so much more comfortable than a page to satisfy my ego or seek validation. I don't need validation from any of that. Now I don't even check if I post something. I don't check who views it. That doesn't really matter to me. I'm not posting it for other people. I'm not seeking validation from other people. I'm not posting stuff just to get likes. Like what's the point of that? I don't even know the last time I posted something. It's probably been well over a year. So yeah. So stop trying to seek acceptance from everything and everyone. Just focus on you and that acceptance will come. You can't force people to like you, care about you, or accept you. All you can do is be you. So